This is Mark.
And this is Eddie
From Suicide Silence.
And you're watching us here on Ramzine.
Ramzine, yeah, we didn't stutter or anything on that shit.
Ramzine.co.uk, and I'm here at MetalDays Festival with Eddie and Mark of Suicide Silence.
Yeah.
How are you guys today?
We're good, man. Enjoying the day. Our crew woke up really early this morning and went and checked out the nude badminton that's going on. I guess there's some shit going down. They went and already had a dip in the river.
Yep.
They said it was nice and freezing. I'm looking forward to that later after the set. Yeah, man, it's been a fun day so far. We're ready to party.
Excellent.
It's very fucking metal around here, so
Yeah.
we're just
It really
wandering
is.
and getting metal, you know? That's pretty much what we're doing.
Yeah, we're definitely getting our metal card checked at the door. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And have you been to Slovenia before?
Yeah, we played. What was the name of
Valhalla.
Yeah, the Valhalla.
Valhalla.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you experienced this kind of breathtaking, the mountains and the views and...
Yeah, I was actually soaking it in. I'm gonna do my best not to mention it during the stage because I'm gonna be like, trying to be all brutal and whatnot.
Quite a few bands have mentioned it. They just have to take a minute and go, this is really amazing.
Yeah, right. Oh well, we're here to play a metal show, and I want kids to punch each other in the face and not really focus too much on the beautiful things of life.
Yeah. Good. So, how's tour going so far?
Going great. We're about halfway through right now. Got another 3 weeks left.
Yep.
And I don't know. We're just kind of taking it as it comes. Every show has been really amazing, and it's a nice hot summer in Europe.
Yeah, it's really warm. And I saw your guys' tour video, the first one that you put up.
Yeah.
Said things got a little bit weird at first, but
Yeah, there's always problems. The first day is always really tough. But
Wait until this show is documented, and then
Yeah.
you'll see what we really were up to.
Yeah,
at this
right?
gig.
I look forward to that.
Oh yeah, we've been having a really good time. Cut to the debauchery and nudity and
Yeah.
weirdness.
Yeah.
This is a pretty crazy festival. This is our first one outside of the UK.
Yeah.
So there's not many kind of rules and regulations here, whereas
Yeah.
in the UK there is. You certainly don't get men in thongs playing
We
volleyball.
live by the
Yeah.
rule. We live by the rule of no rules.
Yes.
That's
And
good.
That's no rules. There's no
Yeah.
rules. Why?
Especially in
what,
Europe.
Yeah. What rules are there really? Can you think of a real rule?
I mean, the law.
What the hell is the
Can
law?
be
What is the law? The law? The law?
The lore?
The Lord?
There's
The
no
lo-
lords.
the lord.
There are no lords here. Just
We're
a
all-
lot of flappy dongs.
Yeah, we're all lords.
There's a-
We're all lords of the law.
Moving on. I wanted to ask how you found the reception to your most recent album.
Very well, actually. There's been a lot of love. In fact, a lot of new people have been coming towards the band and really kind of appreciating what we're doing now. It's been very positive.
I just did a quick thing for Revolver. They were like, we're doing artist spotlights on the best records of the century, and they handed me a list, and You Can't Stop Me was on the list. So I was like, fuck, sick. I guess
Yeah.
people like it.
That's
That
cool
is
as
pretty
hell.
cool. And I noticed that people can stream it for free on YouTube. And I just wondered, I always wonder, does that kind of help with the promotion of albums, or does it actually, because people could just listen to it on YouTube?
I got a good one. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Yeah.
Find me a person that cares about that question,
Yeah.
and then I'll be like, who gives a shit to what you think, bro?
Yeah, really. At the end of the day, if people want to listen to the stuff we put out, it's that somebody listening to it.
Yeah.
YouTube does a really good job of keeping counts, and if you get enough people to watch your stuff, YouTube might want to give you some cash, but really that's not why you make music to begin with. And if you are making music for that reason, then you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Two sides to the story at all times. We speak to a lot of bands who are quite on the other side, I guess. People don't always automatically
They also
say,
don't like to do interviews in hot rooms
Yeah,
and
and-
sweat.
Yeah.
I
and
got a
breathe
question for
air.
them. Why are you mad, dude? What are you so
Yeah.
mad about?
Don't be so mad about your fucking craft, you jackass.
Write a better record. Maybe people will buy it.
I guess when it comes down to it, maybe it's the simplest answer, and that is it.
I mean, it's the quintessential answer ever since Napster and all the bullshit. Ever since the internet was capable of putting your art out there, and it basically showed the world that the end of the day, it's like art you can find wherever the hell you want. You can make art wherever the hell you want, and there's always going to be somebody that outdoes you. Making an industry out of it is the most backwards thing that could have ever happened to humanity. So
Yeah.
What is music worth?
Yeah, really.
What's music worth?
You can't really say.
Boom.
I guess.
So listen
Well-
to it on YouTube if you can't afford it, and
Yeah.
if you can
Yeah.
afford it, go support it.
Exactly.
Well, the reason I kind of brought all that up in the first place is the UK have just announced a new law.
Lord of law, dude.
Yeah, a
But
law.
we are the lords of the law.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
We make those
they
laws.
can kiss my ass.
So basically, it's illegal in the UK to rip music from CDs now. But a lot of
Hey
people
man,
prefer.
guess what? It was illegal for me to make mixtapes and give it to my girlfriend back in fucking when I was doing that and making ripped CDs and mixed CDs for people too, and I still did it. And
It's illegal to smoke weed most places.
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
still do that too.
Yeah, I do the fuck out of that. I think there's a video on YouTube of me fucking showing some Chinese people how to smoke weed, and
Yeah,
that
that's,
could,
like, super
I'm pretty sure they're
illegal.
all in jail now. Sorry guys.
So, in terms of, everyone keeps saying the music industry is doomed, but actually, when I talk to you guys, you just seem pretty chilled with it. Like you just.
Because nobody's gonna stop making music.
Yeah, what the
That's-
fuck? It's not a music industry. It's people that make music.
Yeah, it's like people are.
Fuck
Yeah.
the music industry. Let it die.
People, yeah, exactly. let those idiots who are trying to fucking squeeze every penny
Yeah.
out of an art die.
Maybe
Exactly,
it's because people keep
exactly.
trying to be in this industry, which perhaps doesn't even exist.
Yeah.
And
Well, it does exist.
It's
There
full
there
of-
are people who are willing to give their money to an artist who is kicking his own ass out there trying to show the world what love is, you know what I mean? Or trying to show the world what fear is, and however you want to document whatever an art is, there are going to be people who are willing to support it, and the fact is there's too many people out there trying to stick their fingers and their hands in our pockets, and that's where the industry is failing, and it's going to fail because greed is never going to win.
Yep.
yeah. Cool. I very much like your guys' take on things. It's quite different to what a lot of bands tell us, and I think it's quite.
It's because they're looking at it like a race or like the Olympics.
Yeah.
Like you got to win something. There is no winning
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
It's
Or like-
you're either all losing or you're all winning.
I think that's the biggest. Blanket that gets lifted over your eyes is that there's this crazy ass mystique, and that we have this like innate knowledge of life and power and whatever the fuck it is. We may be these like more in tune creatures, but that's what our job is. That's what I'm here to do. I just happen to have found my path a lot sooner than most people, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna stop doing what I do. I'm not gonna just because it doesn't pay my bills. I'm gonna go get a job like everybody else, and then I'll still be making music. So what? What are you gonna tell me then? I'm not in a competition to write a song because the song comes out of me, and there's not going to be anybody else that can make a song like I make a song, and that's kind of, if you have that attitude, then you're meant to be doing what we're doing, and that's why there's a band playing out there jamming their tunes. They're all having a great time
With the
up on
flautist
stage. Yeah,
and
it's
fucking
like,
jamming out and having a good time.
that's what makes these festivals so perfect is that, but at the same time there's also a lot of greedy hands in there too, being like, oh man, no, there's a bunch of these free will artists going down putting out their
Yeah.
music. Let me see how much money I can squeeze out of it.
Yeah.
So there's two sides of the coin for all that.
Absolutely. Cool. Well, when are you guys next going to be in the UK?
Well, we're kind of in that point where we feel like it's time for us to write a record, so
Okay.
we're going to be kind of focusing on that, and we've already been riffing for a couple of months, and we're looking forward to actually locking ourselves in and kind of being away from the world for a little while and just being suicide silence.
Yeah. So after this tour, you're going to go and write.
Cool the jets for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, we have a couple things lined up. We just announced Korn asked us to do a direct support slot for them in the United States,
Yep.
so we're really excited about that. It was one of those things we couldn't turn down.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh yeah, okay, we're going to slow it down. And then Korn goes, hey, you want to come on tour with us? We said, well, yeah, absolutely. So
Excellent.
yeah, that's what we're going to be doing.
That's really exciting. And are you the sort of band that can you write on the road? Like some people say they can't, or do you?
Not
is
really.
it?
You can individually. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll sit down and I'll sit with my journal and I'll write some lyrics if I'm feeling it. They'll be riffing around on guitar
little
parts.
flickers of things that become things later happen on
Yeah.
tour, where it's like, oh man, like don't forget that, you know, you hear somebody playing something, don't forget that, let's jam
Yeah.
that later. But no, we're not sitting around composing or anything.
Cool. Well, we really look forward to a new Suicide Silence
Hell
release
yeah.
in the
Hell yeah.
Me
future,
too.
and for you to come back to the UK and play some shows.
Absolutely.
Cool. Well,
We
thank
love the
you.
UK.
Thank you very much for talking to us.
Peace.
Hell yeah. Later, guys.
Later, mate.